Alright, each week I'm going to be recognizing the top 10 teams in the league.
Wait. Really?
Leading the division and the offense looks good. Just work on that defense, because that's a problem. This feels low. You're 3-0, so we're giving you a spot, but something just doesn't feel right.
Like you said, we're 3-0.
We just beat an unstoppable Saints team. I'm gonna act like you're not serious, because you barely beat them, and you're lucky I didn't put Washington above you.
So everyone just forgot about us?
Relax, okay? You got blown out by another team here, and you'll probably bounce back this week. That game was just not a good look. I'll take this. We'll jump up once Jordan's back. Yeah, you guys might have the most underrated coach in the league. He's great at his job. Oh my god, what?
Oh my god, what do I do?
Jesus Christ.
We weren't supposed to be here, so what do we do?
Your defense looks like the best in the league, and if Justin keeps progressing how he has been, then you're gonna be dangerous. Risk, not rush.
Disrespectful much?
The last 3 teams above you were all undefeated, okay? And I think if I would have put Pittsburgh above you, they might have exploded.
Yeah, suck it, Detroit.
I actually think you guys are going to be really good. I'm just trying to fit in. 3-0, MVP Sam Darnold, phenomenal defense, done all of this without Addison or Hawkinson? Is there a God?
I would like a word.
Figured this was coming.
What the fuck is that? What?
Dude, relax. All their wins have been basically blowouts. Josh Allen looks like an MVP, and their division is doing them favors.
This is bullshit. No, I want Derwin suspended. I don't know, for like unsportsmanlike or something. I don't care.
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Alright, since everyone loved last week's rankings, let's do the top 10 again.
Hello?
You lost to a good team, but you still might have pumpkined. But we're gonna keep you at 10 just because of your record.
The disrespect just continues.
Alright, calm down. You almost lost to the worst team in the league.
Oh wow, yeah, Jacksonville might be the worst team in the league again. I'm just happy to be here. I don't even care that we moved up.
The Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams talking points are gonna be fun to follow this year.
This year? Dude, if this keeps up, it's gonna be like this for the rest of their careers.
Oh, thank God. You're happy you dropped?
Oh my God, yes. There is nothing worse than being a high expectation Steelers team, because all we tend to usually do is disappoint. I figured we got disrespected last week.
Nothing warms the heart more than seeing the same team who chose to extend a known predator also letting a top 10 performing quarterback leave.
Why do I feel like the line between me and Tampa is really thin?
They did beat you, but we just trust you a little bit more. But one miscue and they'll zoom past you.
Nice to be back, boys. Oh yeah? What the fuck is this? They're 2-2.
Did you see how they trampled the #1 team from last week?
And we're just getting... Why are they above us? Huh? We literally just destroyed them.
Record is literally the only factor keeping them above you right now.
Yeah, and we didn't blow a lead to the Raiders, so... I'm gonna lose it!
Yep, as expected.
How are we not #1? Do you want to be? Because here, you can have it.
Hey, no.
Come on, just let them give us their spot.
You guys are getting more injured and Minnesota is getting more healthy, so...
I need the entire Saints team suspended next week for... I don't know, just come up with something.
Alright, NFL Top 10, let's run through this.
We dropped?
You guys lost this week, and I feel like every team above you would beat you guys, but you're still in the top 10, so don't complain.
Hi guys, happy to be here.
I've missed this.
Okay, you guys did just beat us, so I'll allow it, but I'm gonna jump you. Kicked us out last week, but brought us back so soon.
You guys lost last week, so it was warranted. Now, just smile and accept your return.
There's nothing to smile about.
Are you talking about your ranking? Or were you referring to losing against Diggs? Or was that reacting to your head coach's time management decisions? Or was that your defense being down so many players?
Yes! All of the above!
Whoa, up 1 spot from last week?
I wasn't mentally prepared for this.
I'd say you're the shock of the season, but I think we all know who's taking that award.
We didn't even play this week. My ranking didn't move. I'll allow it.
I won't allow this, okay? I'm gonna have to sue someone.
No, I'm putting my foot down. Okay, you are arguably 4 ref calls away from being 1-4. You've lost all your weapons, and all the teams above you would beat you. Okay, so just sit down and shut up. But no, not but. The word you're looking for is ass, which is what all of your wins have been.
Okay, so now people are coming to their senses with us.
Wait, 2? So,
Please, anyone take this? I don't want it! Just accept and bask in your season, dude.
No, because every time we do this, we just follow it up by crashing and burning, okay? Can you just put us at like, I don't know, 3 or something?
Well, Chiefs fans were reasonable last week.
Oh, you brought us back.
Don't get it twisted. Your record and defense are doing the heavy lifting right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
You've had relatively easy opponents, and you still dropped 2 of those games, so You're on the fringe. You're kind of like the Bears of the AFC. We didn't even move? Blow out a team you're supposed to blow out. You want to party for that? I'm looking at everyone ahead of us. Yeah, this is fair. 51 points against Spencer Rattler, but still, something just doesn't feel right. That should be the motto for your season so far. Wait, we lost. How did we stay the same? It's how you lost. I mean, you kept it competitive against a really good Ravens team. We just need a defense. We have one of those. It's just not as good anymore. Losing Hutch is gonna hurt you guys, but the blowout was still good to see.
We are literally undefeated. How are we not at least 2?
Because every team ahead of you would probably beat you if you played them again. Just because I say they would beat you does not deny the fact that you did already beat them. It is we move forward in time, not backwards. So as time progresses, it is most likely that the teams above would beat them, even though they might have been beaten by the Chiefs. What are you looking at?
Just a bunch of pains in my ass.
I'll take this. Those two guys have fair arguments to be ahead. Oh, look at that, Kansas City, a reasonable and self-aware team. You're never gonna put us at 1, are you? Once they lose, I will. Someone please take it. I can't handle the pressure. Top 10 teams after week 7. Let's run through this.
Yeah, still way too low, and everyone in front of us has no idea what's coming.
You beat up one of the worst teams in the league, yet you're acting like you beat up one of the top 3. Priorities, dude. Our priority is just to make sure that Jaden is okay and avoiding an RG3 2.0 situation at all costs. His injury might put a damper on the first versus second overall pick game this week, but I just want him to be healthy. Anybody want beef Wellington and macaroons? Russ definitely cooked, and the defense might be the best in the league. All right, relax, okay? We lose and all of a sudden we get dropped faster than a pass to Dontavian Wicks. It was an overall great game, but your team has some holes, offensive line, that everyone above you would probably exploit, just like we did. I mean, Jordan Love is throwing piss missiles, your defense is standing its ground, and all I know is that Mike and Tyler are very happy. Not satisfied. We beat the shit out of a team we should have beat the shit out of. I love it when some of you guys are self-aware. Oh, thank God. You look the happiest you've been all season. But you lost. The burden is off of our shoulders, so now we can just have fun. Hate being number 1. So much pressure. I'm about to get violent. This is just funny now. Only undefeated team remaining. Yet ranked at 3? Okay, statement win over San Fran, and your defense is elite, but you got more injured, and your offense might be the most disgusting thing I have ever seen. 2 feels nice, but I want that crown. I'd like to see you try to take it. Okay. Wait, that was a joke! Almost mid-season, and the NFL top 10 is odd. We didn't move, we just blew out the Bengals. You blew out the 2024 Bengals. Not as much of a statement as you think. Okay, now hold on. We prefer not being number 1, but I don't like how fast we're dropping. Might want to start winning some games then. Who said that? Winning games like we did this weekend, yet we dropped? Your ranking is basically hinging on Love's availability. So you didn't watch us when he was injured the first time. Oh, so you're fine with Malik being your franchise quarterback instead of Jordan? That's what I thought. I don't even care what our ranking is. I'm just happy to be here. Your defense is figuring things out. That's a concern for the rest of the league. Speaking of concerning, being this high is a little concerning. How? Because right when we begin to build momentum and hope, that's usually when we rip the heart out of our fans, like that one scene from Indiana Jones. Again, not gonna complain. This feels right considering the teams that are above us. This doesn't feel right. Oh, because losing to the Browns really warrants you being in the top 3. It was a divisional game that you should have won. Nice to be back in the top 3. 7-0. Yet second? You guys are acting like I didn't just say that you're the second best team in the entire NFL. I told you I wanted the crown. We deserve that crown. Oh, really? Could you score 172 points in 4 games, average 34 points per game, or score 52 points with only 61 passing yards? Yeah? Okay, we'll talk about the trades tomorrow, but in the meantime, let's release this week's top 10. Hi guys, you won the coin flip between you and the Falcons, so you better keep this momentum up. Heads always wins. Yes, it does. Unless your head is getting pulled down in the end zone. That was last week, get over it. No! 8 is literally so low, like the chances the Jags had against you to win, yet you almost blew it. Can you tell the injury demon to make Jordan 100%, please? You think he has free time right now? His muffins are bomb, though. Is that what you did during your bye week? Pretty much, yeah. Eating our feelings away until we ultimately let let the fans down and finish the season 10-7. You think we beat you guys this week?
Tomlin's 24-6 against rookies. You have a bad defense.
We just traded for Lattimore.
Fuck!
Back down to 4? It really feels like the top 4 are just gonna keep swapping around. That's a good point. That Browns loss might be what keeps us from ever getting first again.
Again, I love when teams are self-aware.
Number 2. Except the one that needs to be.
At this rate, I'm gonna need to be admitted to an asylum.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, me too. Same here.
8-0.
Get
second. Yeah. We've done this like a million times, dude.
You know what, Kansas City?
Come on. Try to take it.
Well, I mean, don't you think we should...
1 second. Send in the zebras. I repeat, send in the zebras.
That's just the worst code name. Do they think they're fooling people? Guys, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be a pretty boring top 10 week. Why is that? Oh, we're number 10 again. That's basically why. There wasn't that much shakeup this week. Remember how we beat Green Bay, but yet somehow they're above us? Remember how you barely just beat Jacksonville?
They barely beat them too.
Yeah, we lost, and yeah, our ranking dropped, but as long as I'm here, I'm grateful.
You might be my favorite team this year. Wait, why does it say?
Yeah, it was a bye week. I didn't think we'd move. Question.
Yeah, what's up?
So, is this what it's like to enjoy football? What are you talking about?
I'm enjoying this season so far.
That's a great point. I hate our upcoming schedule.
Honestly, I don't think we'll be able to get much higher than this, so I'm fine with it.
Thank you. And I can't complain too hard about the teams ahead of me.
Love it.
And I'm just happy to be in the top 3. And here comes you-know-who to ruin it.
9-0. That means 9 wins and 0 losses. Hey, Detroit, how many losses do you have?
1.
Oh, seems like 1 more than us.
You were a blocked field goal and black magic away from losing that game. Oh, we don't have to talk about almost losing a game. Don't worry. I'll say Kansas City right this.
No, but what?
You need to lose. Ouch. Because then Carolina has the opportunity to do the funniest thing possible the next week. Oh my god, yeah, we have to lose. This is gonna be a fun top 10 session. As I've been saying all season, I'm just happy to be included. 2 games skid, but against good opponents, so I'm not too worried about you. Yet. We won. Why did we drop 2 spots?
You barely beat your opponent.
You're not funny. You're right. I'm hilarious, and considering you needed to borrow some of the Chiefs' black magic to win, you moving down is warranted. We didn't borrow it. We stole some. Yeah, we found some during the 4th quarter of our game against the Bengals. The difference between Staley and Harbaugh. Staley blows leads and loses. Harbaugh blows leads and wins. I'm kind of with Washington on this one. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy that I'm moving up a little bit.
You freak out when you're low, you freak out when you're high, so...
It's that Goldilocks spot, you know? The expectations aren't too high, they're not too low, they're just right. Speaking of expectations, I don't want to talk about it.
What is with you and Lamar and getting shut down by the Steelers?
I don't know, but what I do know is that we're still one of the best teams, so I'm not going to stress about our ranking.
Huh. Did not expect you to be so cool about that.
We owe the Giants so much. Now you just have to make sure you don't shit the bed this week. I'm not worried. It doesn't matter who we play. The Rams on prime time.
Oh. Okay. No pressure.
Pressure? Who said pressure? We don't need pressure. Oh boy.
I'm begging you, please, take us out of the top 5. You beat one of the best teams in the league. You deserve top 5.
Oh, okay. Well, it was fun while it lasted, guys, because knowing us, this is where it all starts to go downhill. Whatever, your rankings mean nothing anyways. I see Kansas City's in the denial stage.
Congratulations, Buffalo. You guys won your Super Bowl.
And there's the anger stage.
So we just gotta win this week, and then Buffalo and Detroit lose, and then we're at number 1.
And there's bargaining. That means depression is next. In honor of...
Is your Christmas tree up?
It isn't even Thanksgiving. Maybe you should focus on being more defensive on the field as opposed to being defensive about my Christmas decorations. But warranted, I got nothing. Okay, as I was saying, in honor of Thanksgiving, let's all be thankful for this week's NFL Top 10. I'm thankful for Bo Nix and our defense. What was supposed to be a rebuilding year and now in the top 10. Good for you, Denver. We only dropped 1 spot, so I'm not too mad. Chargers acting like they're not that disappointed about drops? Sounds about right. Okay, yeah, fair. Honestly, fair. Honestly, at this point in the season, I don't care where we are in the top 10, just that we are in the top 10. Oh, it felt so good to take out some anger on the 49ers. That one felt kind of personal. I'm not okay with how close that was against Chicago. Yeah, you're lucky you escaped that.
Well, now, give their defense credit. That's an elite group.
Oh, did their defense drop 27 points?
Like I said, give their defense credit.
While you're at it, give our defense some credit too. No, you're right. They deserve a ton of credit for locking down Quentin Johnson, an eighth of J.K. Dobbins, and Ladd McConkey. I'm glad that you see. Oh, that was sarcasm. Sarcasm. The same thing that our ranking must have been delivered in, because there is no way we dropped. You would be the only one not thankful this week. There's nothing to be thankful about. 9-1, top of the AFC, best quarterback in the league, best coach in the league. Blah, 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 blah. Someone's salty they barely beat the Panthers. Philly's in the top 3? Huh. Why do your fans make it seem like you're 2-10 and on the verge of collapse? That's just kind of how things go with us. Hey Baltimore, you ready to have some fun this week? Winner gets number 2? Well. I'm just so thankful to be atop of the league. Whoa. Words I never thought I'd ever say. I know, what's next? The Bills finally calling themselves Super Bowl champions? Please, God! The top 10 teams is getting pretty heated considering we're nearing the postseason. And somehow, we're in the playoffs! Bo Nix really is our savior. Slow it down. Your defense needs its respect. Normally I'd agree with you, but they just let Jameis throw for 497 and 4 touchdowns. 6 if you count the 2 to us. Dude, it's Jameis. He's gonna throw the ball. Just like how you're gonna do that to only Ladd McConkey. Well, we can't trust Quentin anymore, and the Gus bus is out of gas, so it's time for Ladd to learn Cooper Kupp. It's probably nice to use the wide receiver you acquired. Baltimore, care to chime in? We basically sacrificed like 5 spots in the draft for Deontay. We'll be fine. And plus, we're gonna get a compensatory pick for him anyways when he leaves in free agency. How many games have you lost since getting him? Next question. We tried to warn the league about him. Don't act like you wouldn't kill to have him back. We wouldn't. We don't use receivers we trade for. Just ask Mike Williams. I'm just happy you're not complaining about your placement. Listen, number 7 sounds low, but all I hear are low expectations and good vibes. That's basically how we're operating. Not sure how I feel about them being above us, though. Our record is better, and we beat you. Fine. No, shh! Don't say that. Why? Knowing the refs in the league this year, they'll take fine literally. You guys have issues with the league and the refs? Hilarious coming from you. I think they've been doing a great job. Again, hilarious coming from you. Weren't we just number 2 last week? How did we drop? No, don't ask questions. Just accept it. Whatever. As long as I'm top 3, then I'm cool. Can you tell the injury demon to stop? Oh my god, where are your limbs? We had to donate them to the rest of the team because we're missing everything. Looking at the top 10 teams, I feel like it's just been kind of like the same teams for the last couple of weeks. We're not complaining. Bye week means we can't lose, which means we can't drop in the rankings. I'm just at a doink to win? First time losing to the Chiefs because of a field goal play. I am so sorry, both of you. Starting to see a common theme here. 3 straight teams that the Chiefs barely beat. We should have. Did you? Not important. But like Denver said, bye week means no changes. I mean, we lost, but did we? Yes. Yes, you did. But like, did we? Yes. But like, yes, you lost. Now move on to next week. Do we have to move on to next week or the week after that or the week? Can we just end this season now? What, are you not thrilled to play your next 3 games in the span of 10 days? Nope. Can't imagine a single team that would be. But hey, you already have the same number of wins as last season, and I wouldn't be surprised if we ended the season with that same number. Oh. That was a far drop. Yeah, it's mainly because of your record. We'll be fine. I hope. The number of touchdowns Sam had is higher than our ranking. So you guys are gonna extend him, right? Man, is Kansas City at 3? 1 loss, but not in the top 2. But Philly, how many losses do you have? 2. I'm surprised your black magic hasn't moved you to number 1. We're working on it. But all I need is health. Please keep us healthy for this upcoming stretch. Who do you play? Bills, Bears, Niners, Vikings? Health. Please. 3 weeks left until the playoffs. Let's see who's rounding out the top 10. We're back. It was close because you almost blew that game to the Saints. Key word being almost. But we're in the playoffs. Well, for now, yeah. I mean, you've got a 78% chance of making it, 91% if you win. And if we lose, 69%. Nice. Denver, congrats on the playoff spot. We got it? Well, if you win this week, then yeah. But I mean, you're sitting at a 91% chance to make the playoffs. So basically, don't be last year's Jaguars. Got it. We're way too low. I mean, you have a prime opportunity to rise this week. You're just ahead of me because of record, aren't you? That, and the fact that we beat you. I feel like no matter what happens, we're just gonna end up seeing a Steelers-Ravens round 1 playoff matchup. Having 3 playoff teams in my division is literally so unfair. First time, like, we'd easily be at the top of the conference if we didn't exist. I'm actually so speechless that you guys haven't pumpkined yet. Same. But you don't hear us complaining. Nah, that's saved for. You do realize that we have the best record in the NFL, right? Look at the teams above you. And would you be the favorite if you played them? Yes! You sure about that? Hello? Another injury? Great! Hey, look, our rank is the same number as the number of losses we have. If our defense can just not allow 40 points in a game, then we're unstoppable. My head is cold. Mine isn't. Alright, you guys, with only 3 top 10 rankings left. Ugh, I don't like how we're already at the end of the season. We're still in? After the loss? It's a Christmas miracle. More like a Steelers blunder. Feels nice to be back. I felt so lost last week not being here. We almost had you. Yeah, the Staley game plan somehow got snuck into the first half. Hell, I could finish anywhere in the top 10 by the end of the season, and I'll just be happy to have finished here. Listen, I'm not complaining, but how did we end up with a junior varsity team on our schedule this year? Feels like a miscue by the league. That wasn't a junior varsity team. Yes, it most definitely was. That was the New Orleans Saints. Oh, you're serious? I think we also played a junior varsity team. Again, no, that was the playoff-bound Houston Texans. If I'm being completely honest, I didn't even care about the game. I was just waiting for Beyonce. We're either gonna end the season as the 1 seed or the 5 seed. The league is a cruel place. It is a cruel place. There is no way you're about to continue your 16-week hissy fit. Then how do you explain us already getting the 1 seed and having the best record in the league, yet put at 4th? Your offense, your defense, your game film? Yeah, whatever. The AFC playoffs go through Kansas City, which means that a three-peat is inevitable at this point. Nothing would feel better than beating you guys in Kansas City to go to the Super Bowl. We're rooting for you. So, this is it. The final top 10 of the season. Yes! We snuck in, and right in time for a playoff run. Congrats on the division and finding your franchise quarterback. And franchise running back.
That's true, Bucky Irving.
And franchise receiver. Oh wow, McMillan. Oh wow, yeah, you guys are set up for the future. So we scratch and claw for a wide receiver, but Tampa Bay just lucks into one in the 3rd round? What about Jaden Reed? I mean, maybe? I don't know, he's just... I don't know. Do you think you could upset the Eagles this week? I mean, maybe? I don't know. They're just... I don't know. So, like, are we a dark horse? Does Staley still have access to the facilities? Fuck no! Then yeah, you might be. Does anyone know how to get a complete offensive game from Cliff Kingsbury? No one tell him. Because if we can get 4 quarters out of our offense, there's no team we can't beat. We're not frauds, are we? Genuinely hard to tell, because we lost to the Super Bowl contender, but you couldn't score on their defense, which is currently comprised of half a popsicle stick and a tissue. Can we borrow that tissue from Detroit? Pittsburgh's gonna need it after we beat the shit out of them. I'm not saying you won't win, I'm just saying you might want to be a little careful with how much you boast, because you might low-key be on an upset alert. Oh, and you're not on upset alert? Hey, we're making fun of you right now. Number 3? Okay, wait. No hissy fit? Nah, because when we win the Super Bowl, it'll just feel all the better to look back at your dumbass. If I don't at least make it to the Super Bowl, then I don't know if Buffalo will make it to the end of the month. The city or the team? Yes. Does anyone have a spare med kit or chug jug? I'm gonna miss you guys in doing this every week, but I guess this is goodbye. At least until next season. 8 teams left in the playoffs. Let's see how you'd all rank to win the Super Bowl. Warranted. But does this mean that we're technically in the top 10? No, this is a completely different ranking. I'm taking this as a win. You do that because it's probably the only win you're getting this week. I'm not complaining. I just feel like, and again, not complaining, just happy to be here. But I feel like we should at least be above them. You're a better team, but your path to get to the Super Bowl is harder. So we're better? Hell yeah! That's not what I said. But I'm above them. Yeah, because it's more likely that you beat the Eagles than we beat Detroit. What do we gotta do to get some respect around here? Play an actual playoff caliber team? Oh, you mean like the one he had to face last week? Hey, at least Denver was capable of scoring in the first half. Plus, did you not see Patrick Queen and Lamar hug after the game? So? Queen had the flu and just hugged the man with the weakest immune system in the entire NFL. Wait, I just need our defense to be consistent. A consistent defense, and we reach the Super Bowl. Oh, are you guys having issues on the defensive side? Can't relate. You guys are frauds. No, we aren't. Best defense in the league, best running back in the league, top quarterback in the league, best wide receiver. Oh, you didn't have issues on the defensive side. You guys are so close to getting this right. Yeah, I feel like that's the highest they've been all season. The playoffs are a whole new game. I gotta pay respect. So why not number 1? I got this. Because not only are we more rested, but we're also getting players back from injury, which means that our defense will actually have players on it for the first time in what feels like years. Yeah, basically what Detroit said. Alright guys, since the season is over, let's do one final top 10. Oh, we actually made it. Yeah, well, considering you were one of 2 teams that put up somewhat of a fight against Philly in the playoffs, we gave you a little respect. I mean, we lost by 12, and it felt like 1,200. That's why I said somewhat of a fight. Kind of nice to be the only team that didn't get blown out in the first round of the playoffs this year. Your team is young, and your division is interesting, so you'll have plenty to build off of. I mean, hey, we advanced in the playoffs. Yep, that is quite literally the only reason why you're as high as you are, because you guys actually won a playoff game. We're really gonna lose Cup after losing a heartbreaking playoff game. I mean, do you want his contract on your books? No, but I want him on the team. This is so disappointing. Took the words right out of my mouth. First last year's collapse in the NFC Championship, and now this year's playoff performance? And you guys lost Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn. We're so cooked. What more do we have to do? Stop abandoning the run in crucial games? Does anyone else have any other ideas? Life is so good. Speak for yourself. I was speaking for myself. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I don't know, I just figured you guys would have moved on by now. It's hard to move on when you keep having the same heartbreak every single year. I feel you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Kansas City. You remember all season long when I wouldn't put you at number 1 because you didn't deserve it, but you and all your fans kept saying, oh,
what's this guy gonna do when they win the Super Bowl? Oh, even after the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, he still won't put them at number 1 because he hates them.
You remember that? No? Oh, I see you've already had your glass of copium today. I actually think they had their first glass midway through the second quarter of the Super Bowl. No. It was at halftime.